Welcome. I'm back with another reading, another chapter reading of The Fall of America. How everybody doing? You're with the Nasty Pastor. Before we get started, please go to my YouTube channel at the Nasty Pastor. You can find the full readings of Genesis. You can find the full readings of Revelations. You also can find the full readings of the Love and Respect Experience. Love. Subscribe, like, share, and you know I love the comments. You know what I mean? Anyway, run it up and once again, the world is faced with a lot of countries warring with each other. There's bombings going on in Nigeria. You know what I mean? By the time you get a chance to view this reading, maybe some weeks, maybe a month has passed when it happened, but there's, tension in Africa. There is some things brewing where that terrorist is back in play now. You know what I mean? It's enough that in the Middle East, that in Europe, that part of the world, it's constant everyday turmoil. It's constant everyday lives being taken, innocent lives being taken. Right here in America, this may not be the war zone a military veteran is used to, but this is a war zone. Richmond, Virginia is a killing field. Every day there is a shooting. Every day there is a life being taken, not by natural causes. See, when you speak of natural causes, in my mind, in my research, my understanding, what I stand my soul on, it's whom I pray to taking me home when it's a natural death. When it's a, my heart may fail, my things inside my body is eating up the organs that keep me alive. To me, that's like natural causes. But to take a gun, a knife, a bat, a stick, a broom, a brick, anything to physically harm someone, you have just taken a life that is not yours. You're not responsible for that life. You're not even responsible, technically, you're really not responsible for your kid's life. You are to nurture them. You got what I'm saying? But it's not for you to kill them. It's not for you to, I'm going to say this to you and then I'm going to get into this reading. My mom used to tell me when I was a kid, I brought you in this world so I'd take you out. You feel me? You got me? From my understanding, from everything that I stand on, she's wrong. Yeah, you nurtured me. I get that. But it's not your responsibility to take me up out this world. You feel me? Whom I pray to. You got me? You want this shell, you can have this shell, but you will never have my soul. I don't know if you get this. I don't know if you understand this. You belong to whom you pray to. That is your original maker. That is the foundation of you. You feel me? The foundation of you. Let's go and get into the fall of America. And I believe we're still in chapter 1, Washington, D.C. speech, May 29th, 1959. And if I'm correct, this will be the last reading out of this chapter. And as you can see, I don't do a lot of preparing myself. You know, I get in here, I attack it the way I see it, and no, we may have this reading, and we may have one or two more readings, and then we'll be out with chapter 1 of the Fall of America. And I've taken enough time, so let's dive into this. Let's get educated, and let's really try to get some understanding out of what the minister Elijah Muhammad foretold when this book was published in 1973. We have come to the point where we must find justice for ourselves or commit suicide. I'm gonna pause that right there. You know, I know my intro to this was long, but I'm gonna pause this right here where it says we have come to the point where we must find justice for ourselves or commit suicide. You got me? Suicide. How many of us in our 50s? How many of us in our 40s? How many of us in our 30s are not feeling justified in the life you're living now? How many? How many of you? There was a time in my 20s I didn't feel justified in my life. There was a void in my life that I couldn't fill. There was a void in my life that I could not change. There's nothing I could do to change it but go through the turmoil, go through the suffering, go through the pain, find some strength and grow. In that moment, there was nothing I could do. I was weak. You feel what I'm saying? Weak. You got me? Yes, I wanted to kill myself. You got what I'm saying? So this first sentence of this paragraph, I get. I hope you get it, because see, it took me to realize you're doing something stupid. You're better than this. Look, you got one child. You got what I'm saying? At the time, my daughter, let me be brief about this. Yeah, at the time, well, you have one child physically living in this world. You feel me? You have another child laying in the womb. You feel me? And I don't know if I would have tried it again to kill myself if that child was not in the womb. You feel what I'm saying? That brought strength. That made me say, you know something, you have a life out here that you're gonna have to nurture. You're gonna have to look after, whether it's financially, whether it's the whole package of living in a home. You got what I'm saying? Babysitting, you got what I'm saying? Teaching, you got what I'm saying? And being there financially. You feel me? Like I said, you know, if you go on my social media accounts, you understand me. You got what I'm saying? I won't lie to you. You feel me? You get me? I probably was for my daughter, I probably was a good 60-70% right in everything I done with her. You feel me? I wasn't just a paycheck. I was there physically, not as much as I should have been, but I was there physically. Anyway, let's get back into this. We have come to the point where we must find justice for ourselves or commit suicide. What good is your life and my life if we have no protection? If I were a black woman and my men were such cowards that they would not try and defend me and the children I had produced, I would get a shotgun and kill myself. Why?